The State Weather Bureau says Typhoon Tino has slightly weakened but continues to threaten Western Visayas and the Negros Island region. In its 11 a.m. bulletin on Tuesday, November 4, Pag-asa says Tino was last spotted in the vicinity of Bacolod City in Negros Occidental. It carries maximum sustained winds of 140 km per hour and gustiness of up to 195 km per hour. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 4 is raised over 8 areas, which face a significant to severe threat to life and property due to typhoon force winds. 7 other areas in Luzon and Visayas are placed under signal number 3, where moderate to significant impacts are possible due to storm force winds. Signal number 2 is up over 11 areas where gale force winds may bring minor to moderate impacts. Meanwhile, 17 areas in Luzon and Visayas may expect strong winds under signal number 1 with a minimal to minor threat to life and property. According to Pag-asa, Tino is forecast to continue traversing Western Visayas and Northern Palawan until it emerges over the West Philippine Sea by Wednesday morning, November 5. Due to interaction with the terrain, the agency says Tino is expected to slightly weaken while crossing the Negros Island region. However, Pag-asa says Tino will remain a typhoon throughout its passage over the country and may re-intensify over the West Philippine Sea. Tino is forecast to exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Wednesday evening or Thursday early morning, November 6. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reports 1 death due to the onslaught of Typhoon Tino. In its report on Tuesday morning, November 4, the agency says it is validating the report of a fatality in Central Visayas due to the typhoon. Meanwhile, nearly 60,000 people across 5 regions have been affected by the weather disturbance. This figure corresponds to approximately 17,000 affected families. Based on the agency's report, the affected regions include Western Visayas, Negros Island, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, and Caraga. According to the NDRRMC, at least 42,000 people were displaced by Tino, with around 32,000 staying in evacuation centers. On the other hand, around 10,000 people were served outside evacuation centers. As of Tuesday morning, Tino continues to threaten several parts of the country as it crosses Visayas. The Independent Commission for Infrastructure is asking the Office of the Ombudsman to investigate former officials of the Department of Public Works and Highways, including its former chief, Manuel Bonoan. In a press briefing on Tuesday, November 4, ICI Chair Andres Reyes says the recommendation is in relation to potential irregularities in a 72 million peso flood control project in Plaridel, Bulacan. He says the ICI is recommending that the Ombudsman assess whether potential violations of the Code of Conduct and ethical standards for public officials and employees may also be on the part of the individuals. Aside from Bonoan, other individuals named are former Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo and former Undersecretary Maria Catalina Cabral. The ICI is likewise recommending that the Ombudsman evaluate whether potential violations may exist on the part of former DPWH Bulacan 1st District Engineer Henry Alcantara, former DPWH 1st District Assistant Engineer Bryce Hernandez, and Yumir Villanueva. Villanueva owns the firm Top Notch Catalyst Builders Incorporated, which is the contractor of the 72 million peso flood control project. According to Reyes, the individuals may have violated the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, malversation and falsification provisions of the Revised Penal Code, Presidential Decree No. 1759, and the Government Procurement Reform Act. He cites a report from the Commission of Audit.
The results of the COA technical inspection, together with the available records, clearly established that the project was never constructed at the designated location in the approved B plans, thus not implemented despite the unwarranted release and full payment of the contract costs by the DPWH to Top Notch.
This is the third round of recommendations that the ICI submitted before the Ombudsman amid their investigation into flood control anomalies.